What is up, MX vs. ATV fans? This is the day that most of us have been waiting for about 2 or 3 years now. That is the release of MX vs. ATV Supercross. So here we are, day 1 of launch, and day 1 of my disappointment in this game. This game lacks content, lacks pretty much everything that an MX ATV game should have. Now, on the defense of the list upon list of things that are wrong with this game, I will say this game was $30. I will say that Nordic Games did make this game, which is a first-time developer for this franchise. I will also say MX vs. ATV hasn't been out for numerous years, so the fan base is very, very small, and they probably didn't know really where to go with it. But then again, here is why I'm kind of mad. And I'm not mad. I expected it to be this bad, and it is bad. And if you haven't played, MX vs. ATV or any of the older games, you might think, oh, this game looks fun. Well, not even remotely close to the other ones. The few problems I have with this game is the huge gameplay mechanics. They are so fucked. They're just, wow. They're that bad. They kind of wanted to mimic this off of Reflex and Alive, so kind of combination of both, and they did neither. This game, it's like you're stiff on a dirt bike. There's no flow. You can't really whip, and I don't think there's a way to scrub, and I've tried every which way. I literally can't whip or scrub, and that is one of the biggest disappointments for me as far as this game goes. The game feels so uncomfortable, and you don't feel like you're one with the bike, and it's gross to play. It's really gross. Second thing I'm kind of pissed about, very pissed about, even though this game is $30, I expect at least half the content, more than what the other games have, at least a little bit more than half. And this game has virtually nothing. It has 17 Supercross tracks, which, okay, 17 tracks, how hard can it be to make 17 tracks when they're honestly mounds of dirt in pretty much the same stadium? There's not much to develop at all. Okay, so that is literally it. There is free ride, and the free ride consists of free riding in a stadium. A stadium! Why? Like, there's like 2 FMX ramps and like another track. Like, I don't get why they even put that in there. A waste of time, because it's terrible. I'll never use that. The multiplayer is atrocious. I mean, hell, one of the achievements is 11 people in a multiplayer match, and you have to win, that 11-player race. I'll never get more than 3 people in a race with me, because maybe the game only sold about 100 copies. But, you know what? It's that stuff. Just don't even make a game if you're gonna half-ass it like this. I mean, I understand the funding wasn't there, but of course it's not going to be a hugely funded game, but they could still done 100 times better than what they did. You look at the sponsors who did sponsor this game for them. That's all over the damn game. Some big names, such as like Verb Moto and such. All the Alpine Stars, all the big sponsors, and you're telling me that all they did was have their name on the fucking tough blocks? Game is terrible. Honestly, a huge waste of $30 in my opinion. This game needs completely reworked. They expect me to pay for DLC content for this game. They can forget about it. So I don't know about you guys, but if you are disappointed in this game, I'm gonna know why. What is your biggest disappointment? And is this game worth $30? I think not. I am also a veteran of the series, but this game is like, I wouldn't have got it if I knew it was, this lacking in content. I kind of knew how the gameplay was going to be, because I did see gameplay and I knew it was kind of stiff, and it wasn't like free flowing like it should be. Like, Reflex had that down to a pat. You could honestly scrub life, and you felt good with the bike. You could whip it, and it felt fun. It feels like you're riding a 2x4. Honestly, it's terrible. It is so terrible. And the preload is not smooth. It's like you jump and then you float, and then you jump and you float. To be good at this game, literally, there isn't like a good person and a bad person, like the skill gap is so small because it's the same damn thing. Like, it doesn't allow you to be, better than everyone else. So that's it. Fuck it. This game sucks. It was made in 2 weeks. Bye.